what we're going to do is we're going to use the blend mode. Remember, the blend modes are here. And we're going to use multiply to draw this picture and see, how multiply can help us. Let's start here. Okay, so we're going to draw this bird. These two, I don't know what kind of birds they are. So I'm going to import the bird, add the bird, insert a photo, go to my favorites, which I placed it there. Now it's importing it into a layer. So I'm going to say rename this to original. And I'm going to try to make these videos less than 5 minutes long. And obviously there are going to be multiple videos of this project. I just downloaded this image from I think Pixabay or something like that. It's a free image, stock image. So I'm going to make this larger so I can draw the bird. So I got to trace the birds. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm going to click on the M and I'm going to lower the opacity on the birds so I can see and draw on top. Okay, so on the top layer, I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to rename this to trace. Okay, that's where I'm going to trace it. So I'm on the top layer right now. Click on my pen tool, and I'm just going to use, I'm always going to use this inking syrup, but there's also drawing tools here, like all these drawing tools. I tend to not go and use all these drawing tools because it just, there's too many options. So I just stay with this one, syrup, so I know exactly what it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and trace these birds here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to think ahead. I'm going to trace bird 1. I'm going to say bird 1 trace. I'm going to rename this bird 1. And that's the way you're supposed to be thinking. You're supposed to be thinking ahead because bird 1 is going to be on top of bird 2, right? So we're going to trace bird 1 on its own layer here. And you always want to think ahead while you're doing this. So let's go ahead and trace this really, really quickly. You notice that on my pen sizes, I have predefined pen sizes. I'm going to select another pen size. That's not so large, just in the middle here. It might even be go a little smaller here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go a little smaller right here. So, okay, like that. And this is all going to be, it's not going to be, we are making a painting, a digital drawing of this. We're not copying this per se. Okay. So, and using our reference here, stays up here. I'm just focusing on this bird right now. So, and this is just to sketch out the perspectives, right? Or what's the other word for, not perspective? Yeah. The general size of where things are. Because we're going to go back and put in the different colors for the feathers, right? Because I'm thinking ahead, like each feather color is going to be a green. We're going to use a green layer, an orange layer, and different layers for different things. Here's the eye right here. Okay. I think right there. And that's about it for that one, right? Okay. So let's go on for the next one. Let's say bird 2. I'm going to rename it bird 2. Okay. So bird 2 is going to be on another layer. Okay. So we're going to draw the second bird. And I'm just going to draw the second bird. And I'm going to imagine that it's in front of this bird too, because we're going to be using layers, top and bottom, to shine through here, because we're going to make this into an art piece, like a painting. Okay, here's its foot. Okay, right. Oh, the eye. Okay. Okay. And this part here. Forgot the tail of the first bird, so I went to another layer. See, I clicked on bird 1. Layer there. And then let's go ahead and put in the branch. I'm going to rename this branch. Branch. Okay, so we're just going to put in the branch, and I'm going to make the branch go out this way. Okay, I'm pressing a little harder on the pen to give this branch a little bit more interest. And the branch has little details like this, but we're going to add these details later. Okay. So let's stop right here, and that'll be our sketch. And tomorrow we'll actually go in and do something with the colors and things. But what we're going to do is, now that we have our sketch, we don't need it anymore. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to turn it off. So there, we have our sketch all ready. And we still have our reference layer here. Okay. So come back tomorrow, and we'll add the colors. We'll add more details. I'll show you how to add the background, and we'll actually do the the first multiply, because that's the first thing. But for now, I'll leave everything on normal. Okay, so this is how we ended up today.